My daughter is addicted to drugs, and I'm trying to find a way to get custody of her 3-year-old baby. She's not in a healthy environment, and nobody, even CPS, won't take me seriously. So I have to go to extreme measures just to make sure my little Lizapita is safe.
Hey guys, I'm totally new here, and honestly feel like a fish out of water. My friend Karen practically shoved her iPad in my face and told me to post here for advice. So here it goes. Well, I'm Jonah. I'm 59 and female, and I'm in deep crap with my daughter and grandbaby. That's a situation, all right. Sorry in advance for the wall of text. There's a lot to unpack. So my daughter Liz, let's call her that, has been the neighborhood bad girl for years now. You know, drugs, sketchy friends, the whole 9 yards. But here's the thing. She's got a little girl now of her own, my sweet little Lizapita. She's 3. And I swear that kid is the only light in this mess. I'll be real with you guys. I'm scared to death for the baby. Liz is so far gone, I don't even think she could keep a goldfish alive, let alone a toddler. And before y'all come at me for being a judgmental mom, let me break it down. Rewind maybe 30 years. My husband, God rest his soul, got taken out by the big C when Liz was just a tiny thing. There I was, alone with the baby, bills piled to my eyeballs, and broken. Remarry? Hell no. I wasn't about to bring some rando into our lives, so it was just me and Liz against the world. I busted my butt working every hour I could to keep us afloat. Looking back, I know those long hours messed Liz up. I'd come home dog-tired to a lonely kid who just wanted her mom. But what choice did I have? It was work or be homeless, and by the time Liz hit her teens, things went sideways really fast. She started hanging with this group of dropouts from the trailer park. And next thing I knew, she was skipping school, coming home with glazed eyes and attitude for days. I tried everything. Grounding her, therapy, even those scared straight programs. Nothing. For years, it was a constant battle. Liz, please get clean. Liz, you're killing yourself. Liz, I love you, let me help you. But she was convinced that she had it all figured out. Said that she was going to make it big, her way. Yeah, right. And then radio silence because Liz vanished for almost 4 years. Yeah, no calls, no texts, nothing. I was going out of my mind. I was checking hospitals and, God forbid, the morgue. Then one day, boom, there's Liz on my porch, higher than a kite and 7 months pregnant. Fast forward to now. Little Lizapita's 3 years of age, and the spitting image of Liz at that age. Smart as a whip, too. But living with Liz, it's a nightmare. I've seen things no grandmother should see. Should I say some? Liz nodding off while watching Lizapita in the bathtub. Strange men coming and going at all hours. Lizapita with dirty diapers and clothes that reek of cigarettes. Mysterious bruises that Liz can never explain. The time I found Lizapita alone in the apartment, hungry and scared, Liz was missing for 2 days. I've tried everything, begged Liz to get to rehab, offered to watch Lizapita full-time while she gets help. Hell, I even tried to bribe her with the promise of a fresh start in a new town, and nothing. Now, I'm seriously considering going for custody. The thought makes me sick to my stomach. What kind of mother takes a child from her own daughter? But then I look at Lizapita's big brown eyes, and I know I have to do something. I've started keeping a log of all the messed up stuff I see. Dates, times, photos, stamps, everything. And, when I can imagine it without Liz noticing, I've got a folder full of missed doctor's appointments, preschool absent notes concerning accidents. My friend Karen, bless her, says it's a solid case, but I'm terrified. What if I lose? What if Liz cuts me off completely and I can't even check on Lizapita anymore? What if the courts don't believe me? Or worse, what if they do, and my baby girl ends up in the system? Guys, I'm losing sleep over this. Every time my phone rings, I expect it to be the police or the hospital. I jump at every siren, wondering if this is the call I've been dreading. So here I am, spilling my guts to a bunch of strangers on the internet, and I want to know, am I the a-hole for wanting to take custody? Am I overreacting? Is there something, anything I haven't thought of to help Liz and keep Lizapita safe? Please, I'm desperate for advice. I just feel like I'm watching a car crash in slow motion and I don't know how to stop it. What would you do if this was your daughter or grandbaby? How do you protect this innocent little girl without destroying what's left of my relationship with Liz? I'm refreshing the page like a maniac, so hit me with your thoughts, please. And if anyone's been through something similar, gosh, I could use some hope right now. What's up, everybody? Oh man, could you imagine being in this situation? I was reading the comments on the original post, and it seems like everybody is rooting for OP. They want OP to take custody because they do not trust Liz. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, but the next update is titled, Am I the A-hole? For wanting custody of my granddaughter, I've officially lost my mind. And just so you know, this update's about to get a little wild. Guys, don't forget to subscribe for daily revenge stories. Here's your first update, update number 1. Hey guys, Jonah here. Remember the desperate grandmother with a junky daughter at a risk of a grandbaby too? Yeah, that's still me, but holy hell has this situation gone nuclear. Buckle up because this is it. So picture this. It's wee of the crack in the morning, and I'm out on my daily jog. Doctor says it's good for my arthritis or whatever. I'm huffing and puffing down the beach, cursing whoever thought sand was good to run on, and when I spot something that nearly stops my heart. My sweet Lizapita, my 3-year-old grandbaby sitting alone in our town's sand court. It's just a fancy name for where we do the sandcastle contest and crap. Lizapita knows the spot, and she was wearing nothing but a diaper so full of it it's practically dragging her to the ground. Get this. This is almost half a mile from Liz's place. I'm talking full-on panic mode. I scoop up Lizapita. Nobody's around. Who, by the way, had sand in places sand should never be, and I book it to Liz's house, praying that the whole way Liz isn't dead in a ditch somewhere. I burst into Liz's place, door unlocked, shocker, and there she is sprawled out on the couch, higher than our property taxes. It takes me, shaking her for a solid minute before her eyes even focus. You guys, I crap you not, this is what she tells me. In her drug-fueled genius mind, she thought she was supposed to drop Lizapita off with me. So naturally, the logical thing to do was to leave a toddler alone in the middle of town like she's returning a library book. I lost it. I really lost it. I'm screaming, I'm crying. I'm pretty sure I threatened to shove her up her own, yeah. And Liz, she starts bawling, saying she, quote, only wanted the best for Lizapita. Oh yeah, because abandonment is on every Parent of the Year application. I grabbed whatever of Lizapita's stuff wasn't coated in God knows what and got her the hell up out of there. She's been with me for a few days now, and the change is heartbreaking. She's actually smiling, and she doesn't flinch when I move too fast. She's sleeping through the night without walking, back to me screaming in bed. Now, here's where I need your help. I'm done playing the nice guy. I'm getting custody if it's the last thing I do, because Liz can kick rocks for all I care at this point. I've got a whole folder of evidence, photos, bruises, logs of every time Liz has flaked on doctor appointments, and even a video of her nodding off while, quote, watching Lizapita. I'm talking a file so thick it could probably stop a bullet. But here's the thing. Liz is still at this moment refusing rehab. She's jobless, again, and living off of child support. If I get custody, that money train stops. Part of me feels guilty, like I'm sentencing my own daughter to poverty and deeper addiction. But you know what? Tough crap. She made her choice. I've got a meeting with a lawyer next week. I'm going for full custody, and I'm not planning any punches. If Liz wants to see Lizapita, she can do it in a supervised setting after passing a drug screening. Am I being harsh? Yeah, maybe. Do I give a flying duck? No. I've tried being understanding. I've tried helping. I've begged, pleaded, and bribed, and nothing worked. So now I guess this could be considered war. I know some of you might think that I'm being cruel, that I should give Liz another chance. She's my daughter. But I don't know. How many chances does she get before Lizapita pays the ultimate price? I'm not willing to gamble with my grandbaby's life. Not anymore. So here's what I want to know. What else should I do to make my case even stronger? Any legal eagles out there with advice? Anyone been through a similar custody battle and can give me the inside scoop? And for those of you who have dealt with addicts, how do I steel myself from that crap storm that's coming? Because I know Liz is not going down without a fight, and I need to be ready. I never wanted to come to this. I should be planning Lizapita's birthday party, not her rescue mission. But here we are, and I'll be damned if I let that sweet little girl down. Hit me with your thoughts, guys, and if you got any tips for removing sand from, everywhere, I'm all ears. Grandma's on the warpath, and I could use all the help I can get. What's up, everybody? Update number 2 is coming up, and oh my goodness, if you thought that one was heating up, you've seen absolutely nothing yet. This is just a friendly reminder. If you're not subscribed, you're never going to see these revenge stories. Make sure you hit that button, guys. Here's the second update titled, I Got Custody. I cut off her money supply, and now my daughter's gone full psycho. You won't believe this. Hey guys, it's your favorite disaster grandmother back with an update that'll probably make your hair curl, so grab a drink, because you'll probably need it, and make it stiff. So, it's been 3 months of pure hell since my last post. Sorry for ghosting you guys, by the way, but between court dates, CPS visits, and trying to keep my sanity, I've been busier than one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Let's cut to the chase. I did it. I got custody of Lizapita, and yeah, I turned my own flesh and blood into the CPS. Judge me all you want, but after finding your grandbaby alone in the sand pit, who, by the way, homeless people were like 50 feet away, I was done playing nice. I tried one last time to get through to Liz. I sat her down when she was sober-ish for once and laid it out. Get clean or lose your kid. She laughed in my face and told me to go play with ducks. Yeah, charming, right? CPS investigation was a crap show. They found needles in Lizapita's toy box. For Christ's sake, Liz's place looked like a crack den had a baby with a landfill. Long story short, they declared her unfit faster than you can say no crap, Sherlock. Now, I know I'm not winning any Mother of the Year award. Liz did not have it easy growing up, but you know what? Lots of people have it rough without turning into walking pharmacies. No excuses. And here's where it gets wild. Liz lost everything. No more child support checks to fund her habit. No more free babysitting, aka neglecting Lizapita while she got, high. Nada. Nothing. Zilch. Even the $200 I was slipping out to her monthly from guilt. Gone. And guys, I've seen, addicts spiral before, that's for sure. But Liz, she went full-on Nicolas Cage in every movie he's ever made. I'm talking backcrap insane with a side of unhinged. But nothing, and I mean nothing, could have prepared me for what happened last Tuesday. Picture this. Picking up Lizapita from daycare, just a normal day, right? Wrong. I open up the car door and suddenly, BAM! Something hits me like a freight train. I'm seeing stars, tasting blood, the whole 9 yards, and I come to the ER with a concussion, and the worst news a grandmother could ever hear. Liz jumped me, wearing a mask like some dollar store ninja. She knocked me out cold and took Lizapita. The cops, they're going nuts right now. There's an Amber Alert out, and every badge in the state is looking for them. And me, I'm lying here with a head that feels like I've been through a blender. Imagine every worst-case scenario, but wait, it gets better, and by better, I mean worse. You know how they always say, the criminal returns to the scene of the crime? Well, apparently Liz took that advice to heart, because guess what? Guess who just walks into the hospital, high as a kite with Lizapita in tow? That's right, as I'm typing this, Liz is passed out in the chair next to me, thanks to a nurse with a sneaky hand and some good sedatives. And Lizapita's curled up in my lap, shaken but not stirred. The cops are on their way, but I'm sitting here wondering what the hell I'm supposed to do now. Do I press charges? Do I give Liz one last millionth chance? And how do I explain to a 3-year-old mommy thought a mask and a sucker punch were appropriate parenting tools? I don't even know what I'm asking anymore. I guess I just need to scream into the void. I mean, what would you guys do? Any advice would be appreciated, especially if you know how to child-proof a house against a potentially psychotic mother. I'll update when I can. I'm assuming I don't die from stress first. Keep us in your thoughts, please. Maybe send some bail money. Something tells me I might need it. Oh yeah, P.S. If anybody knows a good exorcist, hit 'em up. I'm starting to think Liz might actually be possessed. Guys, this is the final update, and the title is 3 Weeks of Hell, a Junky's Last Stand, and How I Became a Mom Again at 60. Holy crap. I don't even know where to start. It's been a month since my last update, and my life has turned into a Lifetime movie directed by, well, Quentin Tarantino. Buckle up, because this is a wild ride. So, remember how my daughter Liz kidnapped my grandbaby Lizapita? Yeah, that nightmare lasted 3 weeks. 3 weeks of sleepless nights, panic attacks, and more coffee than any human should consume. I aged 10 years and 21 days. I did the unthinkable. I called the police on my own kid. Hardest damn thing I've ever done. Every time the phone rang, I nearly passed out. Was it the cops? Did they find them? Was Lizapita okay? Was Liz, not dead in a ditch? Then on the day 22. Yeah, I was counting. At 2:37 a.m., because why the duck not, my doorbell rings. I open it, baseball bat in hand, ready to go full Negan on whoever's there. And they were there. Liz and Lizapita, looking like extras from The Walking Dead. Lizapita, my poor baby, was a mess, dirty, scared, probably hadn't had a proper meal in days. Her eyes were just empty, broken. But Liz, oh boy, she was in full-blown withdrawal, shaking like a leaf in a hurricane. But here's the thing, she was calm. Like creepy calm, serial killer calm. Want to know why she came back? For money. For another fix. But wait, it gets worse. This creature that used to be my daughter tried to trade Lizapita. Her own flesh and blood for drug money. Let that sink in. I saw red. I'm talking Hulk-level rage. I grabbed Lizapita, slammed the door in Liz's face, and fed that poor kid everything in the fridge. Meanwhile, Liz is outside howling like a banshee, begging for cash. Now here's where crap gets wild. Remember that Ring doorbell I installed after the last fiasco? Well, it caught everything. Every single second, every plea, every offer to trade a child for money. All of it. I took that footage straight to the court, and the judge took one look at it and went insane. Full custody to me. Check. Yeah. Oh, charges against, Liz? Check. You betcha. But here's where it gets really crazy. As they're hauling Liz away, she starts screaming about how she's pregnant. Again. And guess who the father is? Her dealer, because of course he is. So now, guys, I'm a 60-year-old single mom to a traumatized 3-year-old girl. Liz is in rehab, or jail, possibly knocked up with a dealer spawn, and me, I'm drowning in legal bills trying to potty train a toddler and seriously considering changing my name and moving to freaking Tahiti. And the cherry on top is, of this crap Sunday, CPS is now sniffing around me because I quote, the child has been in an unstable environment. Yeah, no crap, Sherlock. Where were you 3 weeks ago? I don't even know what I'm asking anymore, guys. How do you explain to a 3-year-old that mommy's in timeout for being a bad person? How do I deal with the possibility of another grandkid born addicted? When do I get to have my nervous breakdown? Is it wine o'clock yet? If you need me, I'll be in the backyard screaming into a pillow, possibly digging a bunker or day drinking or both. This is probably the last time I'll be updating this for a while. Thank you for all the help. At least my daughter is finally in rehab.
Alright guys, today's story was pretty heartbreaking, but at least Lizapita is in better hands, and Liz is off to a rehab facility. Let's read some of these comments, and I want to know whose side you're on because these comments get pretty intense. The first one says, look, I get that OP's in a tough spot, but turning her own daughter into the cops, that's cold. Addiction is a disease, not a crime. Liz needs help, not jail time. OP should have tried harder to get her into rehab instead of going nuclear. Now that poor kid's gonna grow up without a mother. And here's where comment 2 comes and said, are you kidding me? Did you even read the post? Liz kidnapped her own child and left her alone in public a mile away from her house. She tried to trade her for drug money. At some point, protecting the innocent child has to come first. OP gave Liz plenty of chances. Sometimes tough love is the only option left. And that's where the first commenter comes back and says, tough love? Tough love is just an excuse for giving up. OP's partly responsible for how Liz turned out. Remember the whole absent parent thing? Now she's repeating the cycle by separating Lizapita from her mom. There are other options besides jail, like court-mandated rehab or supervised visitation. And here is another commenter that says, "Oh, spare me the bleeding heart routine. Liz is an adult who made her choices. Plenty of people have rough childhoods without turning to drugs or endangering their kids. OP is just doing what any responsible grandparent would and should do. Protecting the child at all costs. Sometimes family's toxic and you just have to cut them off." Guys, which one are you leaning more towards? The first commenter or the second commenter? Are you against OP or supporting OP is the basic question. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's revenge story. And if you want more daily stories, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And of course, remember, it's cool to be kind. I'll see you in the comment section.